Hey, what's up, everybody out there? Hello. Um, when I was in school, they taught us. Uh, when I was in school, they taught us on the scantrons, on the paper, the sheets, the Xerox sheets about birds and ant trails and what else is there? And the bottom line, this goes out to my whole school, really. And I'm just in a real irritated. Mm, bad times, you know what I mean? So anyways, I guess I just got bad ties with people. I went to school for 12th grade, college, beyond 12th grade and college. I learned all kinds of stuff in school. I learned first period, second period, third period. Like first period, second period, homeroom, third period, fourth period, fifth period, sixth period. And we go to school for a long time. We don't know who's teaching us. It could be our family members. It depends on how you treat people, how you come up in the world, and excuse me, how you survive in the world. You can be in school for the whole 12 years and 12th grade and then beyond school and college and working somewhere, and you have something to fall back on. I have no backbone, nothing to fall back on. That's because somebody didn't take from you. You don't know where you come from in your life. Somebody done taken from you. You don't know where you come from. So I didn't know where I come from. Okay. When I was in school, my mama was the TA. My uncle was the principal. My other uncle was a teacher. My grandma was a teacher. My auntie was a cafeteria worker. Everywhere I go, I see people. My sister wasn't even here yet. I knew she was going to be here because my mama pregnant. My sister wasn't here. My babies ain't even here. And probably me teaching my kids in school. That's not really having out of body experience and anxiety attacks. So then you go to elementary, junior high, and high school. Then you there to get an education. So on the real tip, you're there to get an education. So you don't want to waste your whole life without the education, no background that you need. Um, I ain't gonna say they played favoritism or whatnot, because they don't play no favoritism with nobody. Got too many kids for that. Got too many kids to watch them grow and to help them grow, teach them how to walk, teach them how to write, spell. And you gotta teach them all over again. Like you having a brain injury. You don't just teach one. It could be one and five, like a whole lot of them. But it's one you're teaching, but all of five of them gonna learn the same thing. LA schools, they real strict. LA schools, you gotta have a resume. You have to have an educational background to have a job in LA. They're real strict and real proper. And I'm coming from a middle class family, so they strict and proper. You know, we dress nice, suits and ties, dresses, nice little slacks and some real nice clothes. Uh, and they real proper and professional. That's the word for it, professional. It's the way people do things. I've been having anxiety attacks just like I'm drinking high. But it's the way that you do things. You it could be a newborn in this world, don't know how to read, write, spell, and your teacher. We know what to do. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. Mm. We know one. And most of them, they can read, write, spell, walk, talk. All they know is yeah. you know, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And that's what we're here for, teaching. And I learned uh, how many birds is it? What's the color on the picture? And how many colors is on the picture? We learn stuff like that just to help our mind out. We build blocks and stuff in our mind, and we build blocks in our mind. Some people that come from, because I know I'm on national TV. There's some people that come from a dementia mind stage. They suffer from dementia, so it's like a breakdown, especially when you're not taking medication for it. And you need medication for it. It's like a chemical imbalance. And they play games and juggling out and everything, y'all simple minded. But in our study, they didn't forget about you. And you don't want people to forget about you. You gotta drill them, drill them in the mind, drill them in the head. No one will forget about you because why does the chicken cross the road? Oh man, I don't know. I went to elementary school. Elementary school campus. No, and if you find them on the elementary school campus, I'm all in junior high school. And you find them on the junior high school campus. You got to drill people when you want to teach people stuff, and let them have it down packed in their mind. You don't want to hurt the person that you love, that and trust the most, people that's close to you. So when people have headaches and stuff like that, they've been drinking and don't let them drive. Let them stay at your place or something. Get them comfortable. And be cautious. Not like that, but be really cautious. That stuff. Don't let friends drink and drive. And take them to the hospital. Somebody been influenced or strong medication. Take them to the hospital. Something wrong. But as you go up and 9 times out of 10, you don't see your friends no more. When you're going through growing stages. When you're in college, you don't see the people that you grew up with no more. Or during people in elementary school, you met people during high school, you met people in high school, you met people in sophomore classes in college that you met. You don't see those people no more. In freshman classes, and you don't see those people no more. But it's because it's probably something that's you lacking, not lacking, but missing out of your life that you needed that stronghold in your life that people don't tell you they have talents. They can draw, or they have their teacher credentials, or people that keep it live, you know, and you probably don't have that on your brain. Where they keeping it live at. But uh, I was really talking about the teaching conditions because people can learn a lot because you go through a concussion or something to where you don't even remember what happened yesterday. You don't even remember your name because you went through a concussion in your brain or a tumor in your brain. And you learn a lot from people, from helping people. Yeah, all of that. I mean, it's just a lot to have to deal with when you parenting. And it's like you put your kids on a pedestal and they haven't read, they haven't wrote, you know. It's like a concussion. It's like it's a paralyzed feeling. And you can't do nothing. You get paralyzed in your mind because you can't read, you can't write, or you can't spell, or you can't do math. So you get paralyzed in your mind. You know, I, you can't type fast. Uh, People criticize you on the way you type and how many minutes you type. Yeah. That's not their problem. That's yours. It's a paralyzed feeling. You know. So, well, that's all I wanted to say. Uh, 'Cause I went to college for uh, business administration before then. I went to criminal justice. I went to a lot of different colleges. I studied teaching, working in the child care. I studied being a wedding planner, cooking classes, um, just a lot that I studied, you know. And I got to go for fashion design. I studied to be a nurse, a registered nurse, and it's a lot that, yes, you got to deal with people. You got to be a real people person, to deal with people, especially the people that are paralyzed in their mind, paralyzed in their body. You have to deal with that, you know, especially if you're willing to help people. You take the time out to help people. That's your passion. That's what you love doing, you know. And you learn from people. You know what I'm saying? Live in a strange world, and people block you out their mind. Live in a strange world, like building blocks. You know, you forget where you came from, playing money games. It's just a big world out here. You know, because people come from many different backgrounds in their life. It's a big world out here. You can get lost. Out here in this world. Especially when you're dealing with smart children, they will forget about you if you don't drill them. When I met your daddy, you probably be your dad. When I met your mama, and you gotta really be on it. It's a tough world out here. It's a sacrifice to help and teach people. You're sacrificing your time and your patience. And I just wanted to say that because tomorrow is not promised. Bottom line. And we meet people, we bump and run into people for reasons. Somebody may know you from when you was born, and maybe somebody that you grew up with. But you run into people for reasons. Somebody went to church with or went to school with. And it's for a good reason. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm back in full effect, y'all. Keep wild. Black y'all. I'm black y'all. I'm bleeding. I'm just I'm out of here. Bye, y'all. Bye, everybody.